Guys, I just wanted to take you along with me while I go to a couple local fish stores, and thank you for all your prayers, and I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright, here we go. It's called Northwest Sedum Pet. Alright guys, so here's the first tank of fish. Some beautiful angelfish. And these are display only. These aren't for sale, but they are beautiful. Looks like you got a blue gourami. Tetras. Really pretty. And there is a gold gourami. It's just a real peaceful tank. Alright guys, so here we go. We are looking at a huge silver arowana. Look at the size of this guy, he's a beast. And I'd say this tank is about 300 gallons. But this guy is a beautiful, beautiful fish. And down here we have the marbled sailfin pleco. Pretty cool fish. And we have a huge Oscar in here as well. You guys know me, I like my big fish, so there's more Oscars in this tank. We have a true red terror and a red-headed cichlid in this tank. This beautiful fish. And down here we have Buenos Aires tetras. Right there we go. Looks like we got some baby Oscars right here, albino. Tiger Oscar. More Oscars. Man, this place has a ton of Oscars. More Oscars. And that whole place over there is Oscars. Then let's go to this side. We don't have a lot of fish in here right now, but we got a starfish. This is the chocolate chip that I have. That's a hawkfish back there. And these guys are actually freshwater. I'm going to buy some for my freshwater tank. These are pond snails. They are big and they are cool. I'll be picking a couple of these up today. And that's it for this side. Got some smaller fish, tetras, assorted platies, just basic. More angelfish like they had in the display tank. Really, really small red-tail sharks. Man, look at that. Yeah, you guys are, these are small. In fact, I've never seen him this small. That guy is just super baby. You can see how small he is. Glowfish, tetras, rainbow sharks, bunch of African cichlids, pretty good price. There's some obies in there, which is nice. Good price on an obie. And even smaller assorted Africans. These are a great price, $6. And bigger ones, look at that. More assorted for $20. And I got some bigger cichlids, the Jack Dempsey. But I have an even bigger Jack Dempsey. It's crazy. I can't believe I have a bigger one than this one, but mine is actually bigger. Crazy. And of course, parrots. Looks like they got a turtle going on up here. Bunch of axolotls. golden albino. It looks like a wild type mixed with melanoid. But I wouldn't consider that I mean, I've seen greener wild types. Wild types are usually greener than that, so that's kind of like a mix between a melanoid and a wild type. But it's still pretty cool, axolotl. More over here. Got some discus. Not bad. Alright guys, so I'm at a local store called Aquatic Dreams. We're gonna go in and have a look. Really nice people and great selection of saltwater fish. Aquatic Dreams and beyond. Oh, well, look at these things. Right on. Wow, so pretty, guys. Look at all these corals. This is amazing, some of these corals that they got here. I love this. Now, which one is this one that we're looking at up here? Like, which is that one right there?
That's called a cyphastria, fruit loop cyphastria.
Okay. It's beautiful. Now, is this what is this one right there? I don't want to touch the water.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, those are zoanthids.
That's a zoanthid.
Yep, those are blonde-haired, blue-eyed bitches.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's so pretty. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. And now this one, big one down here, what are we looking at?
That's an acan. That's a Lord Howensis acan.
Acan. That's... What type of coral is that?
Yep.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, acans are their own family.
Their own family?
Yep.
Okay. Shows you how much I don't know.
Each one of those little things is a mouth.
Wow. I just love this. This is really pretty. You guys gotta check this torch coral out. He was telling me about it. It's super nice, man. Look at this. Wow. Look at that torch coral. Just an amazing place. They have so many corals here. All these beautiful corals. This torch coral is just absolutely stunning. I love this guy right here. So pretty. It's one of the most beautiful zoanthids I've ever seen too. Check that out. He was also showing me a candy cane. I don't know where that guy go.
I do.
This is the candy cane, guys. Check this one out. Wow. Beautiful. So Flamingitang, guys, look at how big this tang is.
His name is Norbert.
Norbert.
I don't know if he's a boy or a girl.
Okay.
And that was the dragon that ended up being Norbert
Oh wow.
in Harry Potter. So yeah, he'd be Norbert if he ever lays eggs.
So this tank is pretty large. We got some really expensive fish in here. This is a purple tang, right?
Yep. Yeah, 400-ish in his size.
Wow.
I don't even know what Norbert would cost. I've never sold a fish in that size.
Never, yeah. What else? That's
there's the Achilles back there. That's the black with the orange spot on his rump.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He's about a $300 fish or so.
Wow.
Dory over there. It's probably $60, $70.
Oh, that's good.
Slipped into the corals there.
What kind of coral are we looking at? This is hard to grow coral, isn't it? Some of it?
This stuff is super easy. I need to get in there and smash it out with a hammer. This is bird's nest. It just grows like wildfire. You can see where it's all growing into each other here. I need to get in and trim it all back.
So what's the difference between this and like an acropora? Isn't the acropora like a stony that's harder?
Yeah, well, and they're both stony corals.
Okay.
But like this one here, the purple, is an acropora.
And those are hard to grow, aren't they?
Yeah. Require harder light, higher nutrients.
Sure.
Better water.
Now, did you design this tank, or was this just put together?
Put stuff in here and it just grows.
Right on. And hammer coral?
Yep, little hammerhead there. This is my big torch.
Big torch. Wow, you guys look at that torch. It's huge. And I think we got some we got chromes.
Yeah, little blue chromies, and that's an anthias.
Anthias?
Female anthias.
Okay.
The boy will be down in the rock somewhere.
Sure.
Right up here against the drain box, that's a Niger.
Niger trigger. Right?
Let him come back up in the light. He's super pretty.
Okay. We got the big boy saying hi to us again.
Yeah, I know. You want algae, but it's not time yet.
Look at that guy, guys.
Right here in the fold of that coral, there is a tail spot blenny.
Where are we seeing that?
There's this ruffled thing right there, right under the first edge. Sticking up there. He's got his little antennas sticking out.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I see it now. What did you call that?
He's a tail spot blenny.
Okay. And now, is this like a special, expensive type of Ocellaris clown, like a custom?
He's a Picasso, so he's a little bit pricier. About $100 or so.
Sweet.
One of the designer clownfish.
And you were telling me about this one in the center right here. You said that's a bigger version of
that candy cane coral.
So this is a big candy cane, guys. Look at that. And then we got a 6-line wrasse. I think. Is that a 6 to clean? You use that for like a cleaner?
Killing worms.
Okay.
There's 2 or 3 of them in here.
Right on. Now, fox face. We got.
Yep, he's out and about.
Really pretty too.
This is our Royal Grandma, the purple and yellow there. It's a basilet.
Okay. Nice.
This guy up here at the top with the orange face, that's a Solarensis wrasse.
Pretty, really pretty, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but man, he has some nice purple and orange colors. So this is that tang you were talking about. It was on the other side. So what kind of tang is this?
An Achilles tang.
Wow. Very cool.
And I have a slightly smaller one for sale for like $229.
Wow.
Which is a pretty good price for it.
Would you mind showing us maybe some of your like really rare coral or like hard to
like
stuff over
It's
there.
okay.
These all came in today.
So guys, these are the most expensive type in this tank. I don't know hardly
There's
any
like
of
this
them.
little guy right here. That's called a home wrecker.
If I should go up on the top, no, better down here. There we go.
They call him that because he's $400 a half inch.
Home wrecker coral. Wow, I need my focus is off. Let's see. There we go. Is this the one? Yeah.
Just a little tiny guy right here. That's a $400 coral.
$400, guys. Home wrecker coral.
But then, you know, I mean, I've got stuff like the little bubblegum digitata here. He's like $40.
Okay.
But the mother, I guess the mother's pretty recently fragged. This is extreme shortcake. And I do a little frag of that for $40, $50.
Okay. Now, why are these more expensive? Just because they're rarer?
They're rarer. They're harder to keep. You have to have a different set of lights. These, you can keep them under LEDs, but they won't grow.
Okay. So you have to have special
I mean,
kind of...
yeah, some stuff will, but I mean, for the most part, your acroporas need the harder lights.
Yeah.
The higher intensity.
Now that bright green one is really pretty.
Turn this down a little bit. Switch number 3.
Cool. I love that one. Is that a special type?
No, the big green one?
That bright green one? I just love the bright colors on some of them, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just a green slimer.
Okay, just standard. This guy, wow.
And there's like this one here. This is called a Shoshone.
Uh-huh.
It's a deep water coral.
Where's the camera?
It's a nice bright green.
Yeah. Really
and
cool.
the big purple one there in the back corner.
Yeah, that's
my Oregon Torque. That's probably my best seller in the whole store.
Oh man, it looks beautiful. You're talking about the one over on the left, right?
Yeah, well, and then I've got a little piece of it right here, right in front. That's nice and easy to see.
There we go. Guys, look at that. I rarely see corals like that. I mean, I'm new to this, but just wow.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of my best sellers. Everybody likes that stuff.
I'm gonna get a good color for you guys. It's just really, honestly, you guys, it's if you could see this in person. I know the coloring through the camera doesn't do it justice, but just beautiful. I love some of these colors. Look at that. That's like, we got a little crab going on there.
Yeah, this tank grows algae.
Nice. Anyways, guys, well, thank you.
Yeah, no
so, guys, check this out. I know we were talking about batfish. Look at this batfish. And I was just talking to the worker here, and he said they get about 2 feet, right? That's what we're saying?
2 feet from bottom to top. He needs about a 4-foot tall tank.
What kind of batfish are we looking at?
An Orbicularis.
Orbicularis.
This one's name is Christian.
Christian. So
well, I started working my way through actors who played Batman.
Yeah.
And I'm all the way up to Christian.
Nice.
So I've got one more batfish, and then I have to come up with a whole new way to name it.
Oh man, that's really funny. So Christian is quite beautiful, you guys. Yeah, like he said, 2 feet from top to bottom.
Yep.
So we're looking at, yeah.
And then there's another variety called a long-nosed batfish, which is also the same 2 feet, but he swims sideways like a flounder.
Wow.
So he needs that same 2 feet of space down on the sand.
Wow. So we're talking a big tank.
Yeah, a big tank, or you could do it in one of these just if you didn't have any rock or coral and stuff in it. As long as this was a big sand bed for him, he'd be fine in a tank like this.
Okay. And as you guys can see, he's surrounded by amazing coral in this tank too. Every single tank in this store has just beautiful coral. Yeah, it's just so gorgeous. Wow. What are we looking at here? What is this? I don't know. It looks kind of like jagged edged one. This guy right here that I'm focusing on.
This one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's bird's nest.
Bird's
just a
nest.
different variety of the one that's in the big tank. It comes in different colors.
And that's a torch next to it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's a type of hammerhead. That's a
hammer.
reverse hammerhead.
Oh, okay.
Most of your hammerheads are green tips and purple stalks. That one's the other way around.
So that's kind of a rare species, maybe?
A little bit. They
Nice.
grow just fine. They're slightly more expensive, but like $3.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I mean it's
too
not.
much.
Yeah, it's not that big of a difference.
Yeah. Let's check this out, you guys. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I am. So we're looking at an odd coral.
He's a crater brain.
Okay. Wow.
I just don't know if he's going to maintain that weird pastel color.
So they could change over time.
Oh, yeah. And you put them in different lights, different colors, different highlights.
Okay.
And so we'll have to see.
Right. It's stunning.
Well, because like most of my craters are, they're much bigger, much brighter, just different color variations on them. That's just the only one I've ever had that's pastel.
Right.
So I'm hoping he does well.
Wow. He's beautiful. He's just stunning. As you can see, every single tank is just phenomenal here. Just really, really cool stuff.
Snail eggs.
Mysterious snail eggs, okay. And this is the batfish.
Yeah, and I've been seeing these guys kicking around the tank. So this is them making babies.
Right on.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
And that's okay for your
Yeah,
for your
the
tank?
sorry snails are fine. They don't cause me grief.
Okay.
If they get out of control, I might put something in there that eats them, but...
Sure. Let's check that batfish out, guys. Just stunning. Now, does he always keep his wings open?
Usually.
So it's just an open. That's.
He wants to play today. You want to play? No, you don't want to.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Wow. So what do one of these go for?
Oh, I think he's 55, something like that.
Okay.
But like I said, you know, I don't just sell them to anybody.
Gotta make sure.
I'm not going to sell them to somebody who's going to outgrow his tank in a week.
Right.
You know?
Right. So you respect the fish. Yeah.
Right.
Enough to take care of.
You know, we're not a Petco or a PetSmart. We're not trying to make money.
Right.
Well, I mean, we are. We're a business.
Not just to make
you
it
know,
dollar.
for us, it's more about making sure that the plants and the animals go to good homes.
Sure.
You know, and I'm trying to gather up as much stuff as I can from the Great Barrier Reef right now.
Oh wow.
You know, so that in 10, 15 years, when that rock all recycles, we can go ahead and reintroduce some of this stuff back to it,
Wow.
and hopefully not lose all of that diversity.
That's cool. And it really shows you have some stunning coral here. I know I say that this is one of the, if not the best place I've ever seen in my town to go for stuff like this.
Thank you.
I really believe that, honestly.
Red and black cucumber.
Red and black cucumber. Now, what is that like a moving? Does it move around, or
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anything about cucumbers.
These essentially like just a big worm.
Big worm.
Yep.
Okay. And you were saying this is a nudibranch?
Nudibranch.
Let's check that out, guys. What's the lifespan on one of these guys? Do they last a while, or?
No, not really. I mean, they're an invertebrate, so they'll last you a couple of years.
A couple of years.
Nudibranch are kind of a fire and forget missile. Whatever problem you have in your fish tank, there is a nudibranch that eats that and eats that alone.
Oh.
So, like if you have aptasia, you can get these little tiny Bergia nudibranch. They're $50 a pop, but you'll never have an aptasia problem ever again.
Okay.
These guys just eat algae.
Just algae.
Yep.
So yeah, you just, okay, wow. Well, he also said that he has seahorses in here when he has them in, but sorry guys, I don't think there's any in here today.
I do have a banded pipefish in here who's the same family. Let's see if I can show it.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Pipefish, guys. Banded pipefish.
We're trying to come forward. Forward.
Wow.
I know you really hate this.
I've heard these are hard to keep. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is
The
it?
real problem with them is you can't feed them. You know? He's going to eat a tiny little copepod every 10 to 15 seconds all day, every day.
Wow.
You know, feeding fish food's going to be too big for him. He's got to be a grazer. So they're not hard to keep, you just have to have a really well-established system.
Right. So yeah, so you can have proper food source.
Right.
Sure. Oh, he's beautiful. That's the first one I've ever seen, so. Wow. And what's that? That's another one on the back. Oh, someone's coming in. I gotta stop the camera, but. That one on the filter up there at top, what is that? It's up,
Oh, that's just another nudibranch.
Oh, okay.
Right there. That's what he looks like from the front side.
There we go. Right on.
Super expensive. That's a good couple of $100 worth of mustard.
Okay, guys, this is Jawbreaker Coral. It's very expensive, I guess. This one is going for around $300, you said?
Yeah, probably about that.
$300. Wow. So beautiful.
It's really hard to describe how a favia grows.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's going to be producing live rock as he's going when he makes his skeleton. The living part of him is just the top layer, right? And so as he grows up and out, he's going to eventually become a very big, smooth mound.
Okay.
Eventually, years down the line. But that is, of course, like, you know, if he's got, you know, a pump blowing on him, he's going to blow all weird and sweepy. You know, I mean, it varies. But that's just kind of their growth pattern.
And how long do you say it takes for one of these to grow out?
Oh, it'll take years.
Years.
They're slow. They're definitely a long polyp stony coral.
Okay.
even though they're not really that long polyp. That's what I'm talking about. They're
Yeah.
sweepers. Like you don't ever see them usually because they don't ever send them out at night or in the daytime. It's like if you walk by your tank at night with a flashlight, you'll see stuff reaching out, stretching for each other.
And how far does one of those sweepers go out?
It varies from coral to coral.
Okay. Are we talking inches? Or?
Yeah, inches usually.
Oh wow.
Some of them are worse than others.
And that's how they feed, right? That's
Yeah.
They're feeding.
Well, that's how they spread as well.
Okay.
Like, so let's see, we see some on the Galaxy here. Okay, you can kind of see if you look at the edge of it, you can see those long stringers.
Yeah.
Coming off
Oh
of it.
yeah.
All
I see them right there.
See the entire scorched off wall of bird's nest there? The Galaxia has very long sweepers. This stuff over here is getting scorched. This coral over here is getting scorched.
Wow.
The Galaxia's got really long sweepers.
Sure.
A lot of your chalices and stunners, you got to be really careful about where they're at in the
Okay.
tank.
Look at that. So this is a pulsing zinnia.
Yep, the little pink stuff.
I love that stuff.
It just takes over.
Look at that, guys. I told you how pretty it is. Wow, yeah. Grows like a weed, right?
Yep. Oh wow, this guy's hungry too. He's got all of his tentacles out.
What are we looking at here?
It's a bubble coral.
Bubble coral.
They're hard for me to get in. They don't travel well. So out of every 10 I get, maybe one lives.
Wow.
So they're hard. They're not a thing that I have in the store often, just because they don't travel well.
So
But they're hard for me to get them alive.
sure. Cool. And what is this huge green thing we're looking at here?
Oh,
What, do we not ask about it?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
That's one that came with the store.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, that's like a 40-year-old colony. I don't
Yeah.
even know what that thing is anymore.
Sure.
I want to say it's
Can
a
you-
cyphastria of some kind.
Can you explain, like, because I've seen so many reef tanks.
Are nice and short and stick close to the rocks. Pallies have a longer stem on them and get longer and more flowy.
Okay, so those are
These are pallies.
pallies.
These are zoanthids.
These are zoanthids. Okay, so the closer to the rocks are the zoas.
These green ones here are pallies as well.
Okay.
They just tend to be bigger and a little stretchier.
And guys, we're talking about the difference because I've heard that it's the pallies are the more deadly to humans.
Pallies are toxic.
Toxic
There's
to humans.
a toxin in them that will blind you.
Oh, okay.
So if you ever need to cut your pallies, make sure you wear glasses, wash your hands,
Okay.
fun stuff like that.
All right. Thank you.
Or just wear